Hey guys, it's Shayna from the Mom Edit, and today I want to talk about 5 different pairs of Sorel boots. I did a little try-on, tried them on with a bunch of different kinds of jeans, and so I now have some thoughts. So if you guys are curious about, the various Sorel boots that have come out this season and what might be the best one for you, I hopefully have answers. So yeah, let's get into it. All right, first up, we have Sorel Brex Chelsea boots. And these are actually my favorite of the bunch. Let's just start with a bang here. I actually had a pair of these that I bought last winter, but they were, black with a red bottom, and I love them. These are really fantastic boots. They are waterproof. They are comfortable, like it's actually pretty squishy inside under the foot. They're super cute. These are amazing winter boots for someone who's going to be needing to walk around a city. Like these are my top pick for just like everyday walking in the winter. The Sorel Brex Chelsea boot is freaking phenomenal. That said, there's a couple things that I wanted to point out. I think this is a solid purchase, especially if you've been eyeing up those Ghani Chelsea boots that everybody's been so obsessed with. Let's take a look. So these are the Ghanis, just as a quick little comparison here. So the reason I like the Ghani is they do have a really sort of chunky lug sole. It gives you a little extra height, and the shaft of the Ghani is so high that it slides right up underneath cropped jeans really nicely, covers socks. This is still one of my absolute favorite boots of all time. That said, this one is waterproof, but I don't love that the Sorel version, I don't love that the shaft height is not quite as high. So if your jeans are really cropped, you might see some skin showing, which means you have to have the tall socks that come up. I mean, you can work around it, but I did want to point out that difference if you're torn between the two. Okay, let's get back to this guy. So that said, this is a great boot. It is a little bit lighter weight than the Ghani boot. It is super easy to walk in, as I mentioned. And I am kind of obsessed with this sort of, it's called Next Black or Mystic Black, or I can't remember. It has black in the name. And it's really actually, can you see? It's more of a oxblood color. It's freaking fantastic, super versatile, goes with everything. And I love this boot. However, it also comes in white. And when I first pulled these out of the box, I actually put them right back in the box again. And it wasn't until I started trying them on with different pairs of jeans that I was like, I wonder how these white look. So here's the thing. If you wear, or if you'd like to wear a lot of really light wash jeans this winter, these white boots are freaking amazing with a lighter wash, cropped straight leg jean. It's so good. That is one thing to consider. And I know, the pair I have right here is obviously white and tan, but there is a pair of white with a black sole at Saks right now, which might sort of bridge that gap between if you wanted a little grounding black, but still some of the white. I don't know, it's worth a shot. In general, I find that I'm pairing the darker Brex boot with darker jeans. And like I said, this light one looks kind of amazing with light wash jeans. So these are good ones. Next up, we have Sorel's Explorer 2 boot. And so if you're someone who just wears sneakers all day long and you want basically a winter version of sneakers, this is your boot. These are bananas lightweight. They almost feel like you're wearing nothing. They're nice and cushy underfoot. They are completely waterproof and they're cute. They give you no extra height. There's no platform to these boots at all. They feel really good on, actually. And the inside it's not lined in that fluffy Ugg boot style stuff, but there is some sort of fleece lining. So if you put your bare foot in, it actually feels kind of nice. So I would probably wear socks to stay warm, but you certainly don't have to wear socks with these, which is kind of amazing. If you are typically a sneaker girl, especially a Converse high top girl, these vibe very similar to that, and they are really, really, really lightweight. So Sorel Explorer. So next we have Sorel's Kinetic Conquest Breakthrough boot? Kinetic Breakthrough Conquest boot? I don't know. The keyword here is breakthrough because the old Sorel Kinetic boots, sneaker boots, are out there as well at DSW. And we're gonna talk about these in a second, but the new version that came out this year is basically the Sorel Conquest, but has the word breakthrough in it. And the biggest difference is the sole. Boop. These also come in a zillion colors. I do believe they come in with a different set of laces if you don't like the bright laces. Again, I'm really loving this oxblood color this year. And this is a really solid choice for kind of an everyday winter boot. So I think really the big difference between this boot and this boot is just the styling. This is definitely much more of a rugged look, and it's a tiny bit lighter than the Chelsea boots. The Chelsea boots are a little heavy. That is the only downside there. These run a little bit small, so I would size up a half size, especially if you want to wear socks with them. Yeah, so these have more of like a hiking boot styling. Again, they're 100% waterproof. They go through ice and snow, and they're really cute. And there's a ton of colors to choose from. These bad boys are, like I said, they're last year's version, and you can find this green in the Sundance catalog right now, but you can also find the tan and the black at DSW. And these I've been wearing for about a year now, and they're fabulous. These definitely vibe much more like a hiking boot. I'm a little bummed that Sorel discontinued this particular style and went for the breakthrough. I don't know. Anyway, I guess it's a matter of just like the look that you're going for. I like these. They have like a good sole, although I will admit this one's better. So the last pair of Sorel boots that I want to talk about are the Joan of Arctic Next boots. These are the velvet tan. These are another pair of boots that I've had for over a year, and they're fantastic. I wore them all last winter. They are comfortable. They look a little bit luxe thanks to the fur. There's a little contrast trim going on here. These are great boots. Personally, I find they're a little bit easier to style with skinny jeans or leggings. If you wear them with straight leg jeans, you really want to cuff your jean or, roll it so it hits the top of the boot, and then you're gonna have to wear like thick socks so, your skin doesn't get too cold. But yeah, these are less of a walk around the city boot, and this is more like a, oh gosh, there's 3 feet of snow outside and I need to go to the grocery store. I went and chopped down a Christmas tree in these boots. If we're going sledding, these are the boots that I was throwing on. They're just like a very pretty snow boot. All right, so that's it. The 5 pairs of Sorel boots that I was looking at this year. Everything from like, winter hiking to walking around a city to just like a genuine pair of snow boots. So hopefully this was helpful. And if there's any other videos that you'd like to see, leave us a comment below. Yeah, all details to everything are below. And oh yes, like and subscribe. Thanks guys. See ya. Thanks to the fur, I like the contrast it's not lined in like fleece or anything, but the inside, well actually it might be fleece.